about we switch it up with a little drum and fucking bass?
Speaking of Souls-like.
Yeah. How the fuck is this gonna be a transition?
I really believe that Dark Souls 2 is the best Dark Souls.
Alright, this was a good episode. I'll catch you next time.
No, I'm not done.
Oh my god.
It's the best Dark Souls game.
It sucks. It's awful.
It does not suck. You suck.
Dude, there's no good fight in it. I'm there for the battle and the good fight, and I never got to fight anyone fun.
Let me ask you this. Are the Souls games only fun because of the combat?
Yes.
Or because of everything put together?
Everything put together.
Okay. And if you were just to take out one part of the experience and make everything else a million times better, would you still enjoy it?
Yes, if I were to take one thing out.
Right. The only thing they took out is
No, they
the
had...
Dark Souls 1 gameplay.
No, okay, this is... They took out, any good graphics, any, form of exploration that doesn't kill you immediately, any good music. They took out any fun combat. It's just the frustration. It's awful. I hate that game.
It is... Okay. You are just not making any sense to me because... Do you just, like, have it on mute the whole time? Do you just set it to the lowest graphical settings and just, like, blindly run through it just to be done sooner?
Oh, I'm so sorry. It was such a good song at the pirate boss. Oh, yeah. Can you recite it? Go ahead, hum it.
I don't need to fucking hum it. I just know
you
I
don't?
experienced it.
Oh, yeah, did you?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
sorry, does everything need a hum? Does ambiance need some fucking humming for you to be entertained? I don't think so.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not?
I was not. I hated it. It was bad. I hated it a lot.
You're fucking bad. You don't even know how to
beat
beat
it.
the DLC, I bet.
I don't want to play the DLC. I already beat the main game. Why would I want to experience more?
Because it's a good fucking game.
It's not.
Oh my... Okay. Alright. Did you have any enjoyment when it came to building your character? Did you have a specific build in mind?
No, I just wanted to do damage.
Okay, well, I feel like that's pretty...
You feel like
I don't know what to do with that.
Okay. Okay, alright, fine. What I like was introduced in Dark Souls 3. I like the, not the Ultra Greatsword. I like the normal Greatsword, which is basically like, that's my favorite weapon, is like a quick-ish version of the Greatsword. It's like, it hits a lot of enemies, like it's got a wide breadth of range. So you could hurt like multiple enemies at once. It does a fuck ton of damage. It does a lot of poise. It's like the perfect weapon, and it doesn't exist in 2. So I think I grabbed like some shitty longsword, and I was just trading those throughout the whole game. But you know, I can't blame 2 for not inventing my favorite weapon yet.
Of great swords.
Of great swords. Not ultra. Normal.
I mean, like, wouldn't you call, like, the Claymore, like, a great sword?
No.
Or the Zweihander?
Listen to me! Those are...
I'm not fully getting it.
Okay, so in Dark Souls 3, and every game after that, which is probably just Elden Ring, you can... there are 2 classifications, Ultra Greatsword and Greatsword. Yes. The prior ones from 1 and 2, those Greatswords, are classified as Ultra Greatswords, which means they're very slow and they have a long range. Normal Greatswords are now in the classification in 3 and Elden Ring of a, like it is a Greatsword, but it goes way quicker and you can rack up hits. And it's like just the most fun weapon. I love it.
But there are like regular great swords in Dark Souls 2.
But they're too slow. because they don't have the weapon that I want.
which didn't even exist yet. So
Right. Exactly. So I'm not right. Exactly. I'm not enjoying it. So you get it. You get it. Good.
so you want something faster with a lot of like massive damage
Yes, that can hit a lot of people. I
with
love
infinite
power.
stacker.
Well, maybe not infinite stacking, but I want to feel powerful. Know what I mean?
And you feel like you didn't get that in Dark Souls 2.
Or in 1, and 1 was okay. Like 1 isn't my favorite, but it has that world is very interconnected, and it
Yeah.
has some memorable tracks. Other than Ornstein and Smo, I really like that game.
Oh god.
And the graphics do suck in that one, so it's
Yes.
like it's
Massive improvements in Dark Souls 2 in terms of graphics.
yeah. But 3
All right, we
is
can
my
agree on that.
3 is my favorite. I know no one likes that, but it was my first one, and it was also so fucking good.
I feel like it was pretty popular, no?
It was like the perfect game for me. Like every other one was not as good compared. I love.
I really didn't like playing 3.
Well, no, you didn't even beat it and just did online matches.
I really like the multiplayer. I
Well-
think they made the perfect multiplayer mode
Okay.
in that it actually beats out Dark Souls 2's multiplayer. I would even say.
That's amazing. I never do the multiplayer because I love the world. I love fighting the bosses. If I wanted to fight people, then I would do it with friends. And friends have only been available to play Dark Souls with me maybe 3 times.
I mean, it is a big investment.
Yeah.
The grind mixed in between doesn't help.
Yeah, it's like you play for 4 hours between 2 sessions of playing with each other.
Yeah.
No homo. And like you end up just like at the end of it, and you're not even like a quarter of the way in, and it's like I got other things I want to do.
That's fair. You know?
Yeah, but I mean I do. I overall I would say that 2 is compared to most video games, it is a okay game. It passes.
Oh my god!
It passes the bar for a game, but it's not. I don't remember ever having fun. I remember trusting that I would eventually have fun, and never actually having fun.
Okay. I just
Do you like just walking through, getting tricked constantly, like in Neo, and then getting your taint scraped?
I wouldn't say that. I would say that it's. I found it the one that engaged with me the most in terms of a complete story that actually took in question the very thesis of the game itself. Because instead of just the repetitive nature of getting into this world and fighting with your humanity and using your last bit of sanity to get to the end of the world over and over and over again, it questions why you do it and how this is just a cycle that affects many different nations. And sometimes it rings far too close in how this is repeated. And I think that's a way stronger story than the first one.
All right.
And in terms of
I will 100% fucking give you that. It is a story about identity and how just forgetting one's identity and the degradation of that and where it goes, and like I have to yeah, 2 has a really, really amazing theme. But yeah.
And in terms of a world to explore and a world to try and, I guess, almost grasp like what this story is trying to be.
Firmly
It has a
grasped.
very specific identity that it actually nailed down that I feel is kind of ignored just when people are talking about the game in terms of the gameplay rather than the themes. And it's a disservice to like the review of the game if we're only seeing it from the perspective of whether or not the bosses are good. I think it's way too how to put it restrictive of what is considered a good game.
I mean, okay. All right. Well, but I mean, I just never had fun. If the game's not fun, why play it? That was Reggie said that from Nintendo.
I mean, isn't that kind of like the whole point of how Dark Souls became?
No, I've
its
had
thing?
fun. I have had fun in every single Souls-like game other than Neo, and other than 2. It was like I'm waiting for fun and exciting, cool things, and everything's just like a trudge. Like, you know, you finish a thing, and it's not sometimes like you don't even unlock a thing. It's like, okay, time to go all the way back to that area. It's like, is there fast travel? No. Okay.
I mean, you instantly unlock fast travel in the second game.
Yeah, okay. Let me word this to you in a way that encapsulates what I believe is sloppy about it.
Okay.
So, in the middle of the hub area, there is a well. In this well, you have to go all the way to the bottom in order to progress, and you will eventually have to go down there. That's fine. That's Blighttown. That's the whole thing. So, how do you get down there? Well, eventually you find a little kitty ring, and you put it on. And it makes it so that you take less damage, and you can make it down there. However, if you take one wrong step, you will die from fall damage. Despite wearing the ring that is supposed to remove this problem, you may assume that you can survive most falls down there. Not so! You can die from a distance still, and oh, okay, dropping from there to there. And just the exponential gain of damage still exists. It's just that there's a little buffer. So, what? Why?
I don't think it's necessarily bad for. I mean, look, it specifically said that it made your drops a lot safer. It didn't imply that like you are immune to like fall damage.
That's
right?
fine that you're not immune to it. However, if you're jumping from one thing and you're like, oh, I made that drop and I have this new ring, and you go to the one of the two choices that you have and you're like, I'll make it there, and you successfully land on it, and it still kills you. There's no way that you're not going to feel cheated. And you think to yourself, oh, I was lied to. This game fucked me. You have that experience 80 times over the course of that game. And it's mind-bendingly annoying. It's just annoying.
I feel like that's just how Dark Souls has always been, though.
No, because if it's communicated better, which it sometimes is, and later on most of the time is, then you're like, oh, okay, either, you know, in Elden Ring, I can come back to it once I explore more areas of this giant map, and then I'm rewarded for everything that I'm doing, or you're just like, you go through it through sheer willpower, and you're just like, all right, well, you know, time to buckle down and do it, but usually it's expressed to you in a way where no words are needed. You know what I mean?
I can't agree on that one. I just can't.
Well, then we're at an impasse, and it's not going to get better.
Look, we can at least understand where each of us is coming from when we are appreciating the Dark Souls series.
Well, yeah, you know where I live.
Yeah, I know where we live. But I think it's okay that we don't fully agree on it, because at least that way we can appreciate a wider net of things and still be able to come back to each other to try and provide our perspective on why we enjoyed it as much as we did.
Wait.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to fucking wrap this up in a nice fucking ball. Throw me some goddamn rope.
All right, fine. I'll shoot some rope at you, and we'll move on.
Towel!
All right, how beautiful. We've resolved nothing, and we're at opposite divided opinions.
And no towel. Great.
No talent.
Terrible.
Great. Awesome.
No towel.
Towel. All right.
Towel.
Oh, brother, this guy's...